C-TEC signing day. My name is Michelle Snow, and I am the director of the C-TEC Secondary Center. Today, we will recognize 45 seniors for their outstanding achievements in career technical education. We appreciate our business and industry partnerships that make it possible for our students to learn the skills necessary in real-world hands-on learning. To be accepted into our apprenticeship program, advanced job placement program, or early placement program, students must meet the requirements, which include exemplary citizenship, technical skill attainment, grade point average, attendance, program instructor, academic instructor, counselor and administrator recommendations in order to be accepted. Our purpose for today's assembly is not only to celebrate these students and our business and industry partners, but to also share the possibilities with all of you. Work-based learning is an option for all of our senior students. Today, we recognize the first 45 who qualify this year. My question to all of you is, which of you will be next? At this time, will you all please rise for the presentation of colors by our senior color guard, criminal justice students. I would ask that we all remain standing quietly and show our respect. Thank you. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may now quietly please be seated. So, let's get right to it. If you continue to have your attention. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Superintendent of C-TEC, Dr. Joyce Mullaney.
Welcome, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking our Criminal Justice Color Guard under the instruction of Commander Candace Collins. And while I believe the students have exited, I'd like to introduce Chloe Evans from Licking Heights, Eden Britton from Johnstown, Max Little from Watkins, and Tristan Rumsky from Watkins, and Eli Bridges from Heath. Let's give those students a nice round of applause. I would also like to thank our culinary staff and students for the reception for our guests this morning, as well as of all C-TEC staff who've been engaged in putting this program together. We really, really appreciate you. This is an exciting day for C-TEC and our School to Work seniors, and it is my pleasure to introduce our special guests here to help us celebrate. Congressman Troy Balderson, representative for Ohio's 12th District, and also our keynote speaker for this morning. The Honorable Senator Jay Hottinger, State Representative for the 71st District, Mark Fraser, State Representative for the 72nd District, Kevin Miller, Mayor Mark Johns, City of Heath, Jeff Hall, Mayor of Newark, Jennifer McDonald, President, Licking County Chamber of Commerce, Forrest Yoakum, C-TEC and ESC of Licking County Board Member, Scott Beery, Superintendent, Licking Valley Local Schools, Jeff Brown, Superintendent, Granville Schools, Casey Perkins, Superintendent, Southwest Licking Schools, Anthony Ashbrook, Principal, Utica High School, Whitney Malone, Principal, Licking Valley High School, Travis Smith, Assistant Principal, Watkins Memorial High School, Derek Busenberg, Principal, Johnstown High School, Thomas Pickering, Principal, Newark Catholic High School, and of course, all of our parents and families, students in the audience, and most certainly our valuable business and industry partners, many of whom are here today. We are very proud of our students and our work-based learning programs. Last year's seniors earned in excess of $1 million in pre-tax wages in their school-to-work learning experiences, with the largest number of students ever participating. And this year already, we are on track to exceed those stats. We will be recognizing this morning 45 students and their employers, most of whom are Licking County employers. Seniors who are in the audience, you have these opportunities as well, as long as you would meet the standards that Ms. Snow addressed earlier. I am very pleased to introduce Congressman Troy Balderson to provide some comments. A lifelong Ohioan, Representative Troy Balderson has served Ohio's 12th congressional district since 2018. He is a member of the House Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure, as well as the House Agriculture Committee. In Congress, Troy has focused on issues important to Central Ohio, such as preparing our region's next generation for in-demand jobs, that's you folks, bolstering manufacturing, lessening our reliance on countries for critical goods, and fighting for American energy independence. Please welcome the Honorable Troy Balderson to the podium.
Good morning, everyone, and Dr. Joyce, thank you for having me here today. And I want to thank all of you for allowing me to be here. Students, you got a dinger here coming at you because I got a pretty good story, and I don't share it very much. But of all that I want to hear my story and how I became where I am today, it's important that you hear this. And you reminding us that this country is so great. And I want you to continue to know how great this country is. America is the land of opportunity. Here we have all the opportunity to succeed, and sometimes even the opportunity to fail. This career signing day is a chance to shine the spotlight on you, your support system, and the employers here in our community who are recognizing the treasure trove of potential you have, young people bring to the table. Most importantly, it's an opportunity to celebrate your success. You worked hard to get to this point. You made smart decisions, and you surrounded yourself with instructors and mentors who love and care about you. That's what it takes to succeed in America, and you are exactly doing that. For that, I say thank you. Thank you for reminding us that those fundamentals remain the recipe for success in this country. My journey took me on a few twisted turns, and it took a little longer for me to discover what the good Lord had in store for me. To be exact, I was 45 years old. It was March of 2007, and I was under the hood of a truck. Before I tell that story, though, let me talk a little bit about the kid from Zanesville. Don't hold that against me, do it. As a kid, I loved working on our family farm, working with my hands, and having fun with my friends. What I didn't love was school. No matter how hard my mom tried, and Jeezy Cow, did she try, that wasn't going to change for me. My mom and I both remember my run-in with my geometry teacher, Mr. Boyd. My least favorite subject in school was math. And Mr. Boyd had a summer job for my father at the business. Now I thought that was my golden ticket to passing the class. How wrong I was. One day, at the start of my sophomore year in high school, Mr. Boyd called on me out of the blue and embarrassed me in front of my friends and the class, and I didn't know the answer. That's when things got real for Troy Balderson. There, I was facing the proverbial fork in the road. Was I going to keep screwing up or screwing around, or was I going to get serious? Well, I got a little more serious. My mom found me a math tutor, and I had summer school to get caught up. But I graduated, and my mom to this day will still say that's one of the greatest blessings other than me, is that I graduated from high school. Caving to pressure from friends and family, I put an application in to Muskingum University, where I majored in having a great time. As you might expect, I made the dean's list. By that I mean I was on the dean's list of students on academic probation, and this was a big deal, and the list of students on social probation at the exact same time. After a couple years, it was clear that college wasn't for me. So I went back to doing what I truly loved, working on the family farm, working with my hands as a mechanic, and running the customer service department at my family's small business. This time, I followed my passion. After more than 20 years of working on cars for my family's business, I began thinking about my next chapter of my life. As my son was getting ready to graduate from high school, I decided it was time to take a new path, but I didn't yet know what that would entail. Fast forward a few months, and there I am under the hood of a truck owned by a company of State Representative Jim Aslanides, when he said, "Troy, you should consider running for my state rep seat. I'm going to be term limited in a year and a half." After I gave Jim a few choice words, having never been in a political atmosphere at all, Jim said, "You'd be perfect, Troy. You enjoy working with people, you understand the importance of customer service, and you know the challenges of small business, and you've experienced firsthand what bad policies do. So I told him I'd think and pray about it, and after a few months and some hesitation, I said, yes. Crazy, huh? Afraid to get in front of people, really stepping outside my comfort zone when I did that. What I did next, I surrounded myself with friends who love and care about me, and we made a plan for how we were going to win. And with some hard work, smart decisions, and that circle of friends kicking my rear end along the way, we won. A couple years later, an opportunity opened up in the Ohio Senate, which became vacant, and the plan was the same. Hard work, smart decisions, and a circle of friends who love and care about you. Again, in 2018, Congressman Pat Tiberi retired from Congress to take on a private sector job. Same formula, hard work, smart decisions, and a circle of friends. That brings us to today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed to live in a country where anything is possible. That's not just empty words. It's the truth. We are blessed. Here in America, each and every one of us has opportunity. We have the opportunity to make something of ourselves. It doesn't matter if you go to college, if you were born into a wealthy family, or made all the right decisions along the way. We are blessed with the opportunity to both fail and succeed. And more often than not, it's a little bit of both. And we're better for it. My biggest worry for this country today, especially for your generation, is that too long we have devalued the dignity of the kind of hard work you are pursuing and the kind of job that put food on my own table for so many years. Maybe we finally learned our lesson. That's why you all give me hope. A college degree is a great accomplishment, but it's not for everyone, myself included. The companies represented here today get that. You get that. But it's past time for us to change the stigma that you need a college degree to get ahead in this country. It is not true. How many moms do we have here with us today? Raise your hand. My next message is for you, moms, as I reflect back on my own mother. America's ability to overcome the workforce challenges we face is in your hands. Studies show that moms, not dads, are the single greatest influencer in our child's career decision. If we want what's best for our kids, putting $200,000 in debt on their backs right out of the gate is probably not the right way to go about it. But that's exactly what we're doing when we tell kids they need a college degree right away to get ahead. My mom did it because she wanted what she thought was best for me. And I'm sure some of you have been there too. Instead of forcing our kids toward a degree, let's help them discover their passions, something they can be proud of. For me, it was being a mechanic. For you, it may be caring for people, or plumbing, or electronics, or carpentry, or welding. A couple weeks ago, I met a young man by the name of Matt. As a teenager, Matt was heading down the wrong path. Between running into trouble with the law and nearly dropping out of school, Mark discovered his passion for cars. Knowing that traditional high school wasn't the path for him, he enrolled in an automotive repair program and discovered his calling in life. He worked hard, he started making smart decisions, he surrounded himself with instructors and mentors who love and care about him, and he finally earned his certificate. Today, he's earning $150,000 and is doing what he loves to do. Matt is proud of what he achieved, and so are we. America is experiencing a shift. Employers are struggling to find skilled workers. That's why today, the pay for a plumber and an electrician is in many cases surpassing that of a doctor or a lawyer. Why? Employers can't find enough qualified workers. They're looking for you. That's where events like this come in. Today in Ohio, we have more job openings than we do applicants to fill them. And now with a certain project underway, a few miles down the road from here, the demand for every single one of your career fields has never been greater. Over the next 5 years, we will experience transformational growth of like this state has never seen. That project, current businesses already here, and all the related businesses that will locate here are counting on skilled talent like yourself to make it possible. I'm proud of you. Your instructors are proud of you. And we're here for you. Thank you for reminding all of us what makes this country so great. Balancing both a job and school is not an easy task, but you've proven you can handle it. Anything's possible when we work hard, make smart decisions, and surround ourselves with people who love and care about us. I always like to say, God gave me 2 hands, a heart, and a brain. We're counting on you to go out there and put them to good use. Thank you very much.
Next on our agenda, I am going to ask Jennifer McDonald, President of the Licking County Chamber of Commerce, and Victoria Reed, C-TEC School to Work Coordinator, to come forward and begin introducing our students and our employers.
Good morning. I'll be very brief, but I just want to say congratulations to all the students. You are well above your peers. You know exactly what you want to do. Similar to the congressman, I went into nursing school and I'm in business now. So I admire you for knowing what your passion is, and I encourage you to continue working towards your passion. To C-TEC students, to C-TEC administration and educators, kudos to you. You are bringing up the next generation into our workplace, and we really appreciate that. Right now, there is a major employment shortage. And we hear from our 950 members on a daily basis, we can't find enough qualified workers. And we know that the future of our workforce is in the classroom right now. And so we definitely want to give you all the recognition for what you're doing, and congratulations. And to the businesses here that are supporting these students and bringing them on, thank you so much. You know, Congressman Robertson spoke, and I know that our elected officials here are going to speak, as well as those in the audience, and we are very lucky to have them. They are our greatest cheerleaders, and so I just want to take a second to say thank you to them.
Morning, everybody. You know, students take on a special status when they enter what the Ohio Department of Education calls work-based learning, because they become both students and employees. And many of them do this while they continue to participate in senior year varsity sports or band or club activities through their home schools and their communities. Their energy is boundless. It's also notable that most of our 45 enrolled seniors committed to work for the employers last spring, and they worked all summer, most starting their jobs right after school let out, most of them the Monday after school let out. And although we were off to a record-breaking start for work-based learning, students were just getting started. This process continues all year long. Last year, our roster topped 120 students from 17 of our technical programs. And those who received training and mentorship from Central Ohio employers collectively earned $1,043,220 in pre-tax wages as 17 and 18-year-old high school students. So let's begin by having the students and their employer representatives come to the edge of the stage, to the top of the steps. First row, if you come on up to the top of the stage. While they're gathering, I want to read the letter of intent that each student will sign as they come to the signing table. And I want to let students in the audience know also that the folder that they have also contains a beautiful certificate from the Licking County Chamber of Commerce. The certificate or the letter of intent reads, "I understand that I am both a student and an employee. Therefore, I will prepare myself for life beyond high school through work-based learning at C-TEC. I will be committed to successful program completion, will follow all school and program requirements, and be an example for other students to follow. I will be committed to my employer and challenge myself to grow my technical skills through on-the-job training. And I will approach this opportunity with a positive attitude, determination, and a willingness to achieve success both at C-TEC and with my employer." As we recognize students, please let's wait. You're a big crowd. Please let's wait until we have recognized everybody before we do one big round of applause at the end. Now, if I could have Congressman Balderson and Chamber President McDonald join us at the signing table. We'll start with students from the Automotive and Technology program under the guidance and direction of Mr. Bourne. And after the students sign, what we'll ask is that our guests and our student and their employer all gather for a picture. So first, Keegan Mintier, get this right, come on up to the signing table for me to sign your letter of intent. Keegan is a Northridge High School student who is in our Advanced Job Placement program. In that program, he'll work 3 days a week after he finishes his morning academics this semester, increasing to 5 days second semester. He's working for JK Auto Upholstery in Heath, and with him is business owner and, as he says, the boss, Jason Mintier. Let's get a picture. Jump back at the table. Gather up. Come on, Keegan. All right, everybody jump into the picture. There we go. Riley Wagner. Riley is a Utica High School student who is in our Advanced Job Placement program. Riley owns Wagner's Automotive Garage in Utica with her father. Business partner Brad Wagner is with her today. Picture, please. Our next students are from the Clinical Care Program under the guidance and instruction of Carrie Bradenberg. Alyssa Hancock. Alyssa is a Licking Valley High School student in the Advanced Job Placement Program. She works for Licking Memorial Hospital. And with her is instructor Carrie Bradenberg. Kiara Williams. Kiara is a Utica High School student who is in the Advanced Job Placement program. She works for Johnstown Point Nursing and Rehabilitation in Johnstown. And with her is instructor Bradenberg. Our next students are in the Construction Technology program under the guidance and instruction of Rex Wilson. First is Jenna Broyles. Jenna is a Watkins Memorial High School student in the Advanced Job Placement Program. She works for Shriver Construction in Newark, and with her is Operations Manager Robin Fink. Braden Gregg. Braden is a Northridge High School student who is in our very challenging School to Apprenticeship program. As a student apprentice, he will work a full 40-hour shift schedule every other week for project construction in Hebron, and then make up all of his missed work each week he returns to school. With him is company president John Corbett. Ashley Kiefer could not be present today. She is a Newark High School student, also working for project construction in the Advanced Job Placement Program. Justin Heisel. Justin is a Newark High School student who is in the School to Apprenticeship Program working for Robertson Construction in Heath. With him is company president Christian Robertson. Sean Leach. Sean is a Newark Catholic High School student who is also in the School to Apprenticeship Program working for Robertson Construction. William Rezes. William is a Watkins Memorial High School student in the Advanced Job Placement Program, also working for Robertson Construction. Finally, and out of program order, we have welding and metal fabrication student Carl Ferguson. Carl is a Northridge High School student who is in Advanced Job Placement Program, also working for Robertson Construction in their fabrication facility. Our next student is from the Diesel and Power Management Program under the guidance and instruction of Dave McNabb, Tristan Kaiser. Tristan is a Watkins Memorial High School student who is in the School to Apprenticeship Program working for Kokosing Construction in Westerville, and with him is Equipment Manager Carl Ewing. This next very large group of students is from the Electrical Trades Program under the guidance and instruction of Greg Kane and also Ryan Pacey. When you see the sheer number of student apprentices at work in this program, you'll understand why we've doubled the junior class enrollment to train more technicians for this in-demand, high-wage career field. First is Caleb Hunt. Caleb is a Lakewood High School student in Advanced Job Placement Program who is working for Claypool Electric in Lancaster, and with him is Apprenticeship Coordinator Jesse Mitchell. Noah Litton. Noah is a Lakewood High School student in the School to Apprenticeship Program, also working for Claypool Electric. The following electrical students are in the School to Apprenticeship Program training with the Electrical Trades Center in Columbus, while working for IBEW Local 683 companies throughout the area. First is Seth Bentz. Seth is a Northridge High School student, and with him is Assistant Director Andy Majewski. And Andy has swag. Barbara Binkley is from Heath High School. Grady Cup. Grady's from Northridge High School. Zachary Cyphers. Zachary is from Utica High School. Jet Dush. Jet is also from Utica High School. Brian Hanna. Brian is from Granville High School. Jackson Hersey. Jackson is from Johnstown High School. Colton Jackson. Colton is from Newark High School. Newark Catholic High School, sorry. Newark Catholic. Vincent Kenziger. Vincent is from Watkins Memorial High School. Keegan Painter. Keegan is from Granville High School. Caleb Payne. Caleb is from Watkins Memorial High School. Sean Riley. Sean is also from Watkins Memorial High School. Michael Ravabush. Michael is also from Watkins Memorial High School. Avon Sayers. Avon is from Newark High School. Gavin Schuhart. Gavin is from Licking Valley High School. Jackson Weaver. Jackson is from Newark High School. We also have a student from the electronics and computer technology program under the guidance and direction of Matt Welke, also training with the Electrical Trades Center doing IT work. This is Adam Terry from Licking Valley High School. Next, we have students from the Engineering and Computer Integrated Design Program under the guidance and instruction of Matt Howe. This is a new name and a refined focus for what was our Architectural and Engineering Design Program. First, Samuel Adams. Samuel is a Licking Valley High School student in the School to Apprenticeship program working for EMH&T in Columbus. and with him is Public Works Senior Designer Mike McCann. Avery Edwards. Avery is a Newark High School student in the School to Apprenticeship program, working for Concord Fabricator in Columbus, and with him is detailing manager Bill Hitchcock. Kelly Ostriker. Kelly is a Watkins Memorial High School student in the Advanced Job Placement Program. He's working for Applied Engineering Group in Blacklick, and with him is designer Andrea Lay. Our next student is in the Individualized Transition Education to Careers program under the guidance and instruction of Kathy Hubbard, Alyssa Stearns. Alyssa is a Watkins Memorial High School student in our Advanced Job Placement program who is working for Otterbein Granville in Granville, and with her is Culinary Services Director Stephanie Patterson. Our next student is in the Medical Assisting Program under the guidance and instruction of Gail Cronin, Taylor Ellenwood. Taylor is a Watkins Memorial High School student and is in the Advanced Job Placement Program. She is working for Orr Health and Chiropractic in Granville, and with her is owner Carla Orr. Our next student is in the Physical Therapy and Exercise Science program under the guidance and instruction of April Kalasaric, Allie Judd. Allie is from Heath High School and is in the Advanced Job Placement program. She is working for Total Athletic Development, or TAD Sports in Granville, and with her is guidance counselor Ryan Wheeler. Our next students are in the Teaching Careers program under the guidance and instruction of Andrea Dickerson. Our first student is Connor Barrett. Connor is a Heath High School student and is in the School to Apprenticeship program, interning in our C-TEC preschool. And with him is lead preschool teacher Maria Bigler. Autumn Lamb. Autumn is from Johnstown High School and is also in the School to Apprenticeship program, interning at our C-TEC preschool. And Carolyn Best could not be with us today. She's a Northridge High School student and is the third intern in the preschool. Our final group of students are from the Welding and Fabrication program under the guidance and instruction of Steve Strelke and Lee Yates. We also doubled the size of the junior class to train more technicians for this in-demand, high-wage career field. In addition to Carl Ferguson, who we had earlier hanging out with the construction guys, we have Riley Dunlap. Riley is from Licking Valley High School and is in the School to Apprenticeship program, working for TP Mechanical in Columbus. With her is Operations Manager Austin McCann. Kyle Letke. Kyle is from Lakewood High School. He is a student apprentice training through the Columbus Sheet Metal Worker Apprenticeship Program and working for SMART Local 24 Signatory Contractor MRS Industrial in Columbus. With him is Administrator and Training Coordinator Steve Allen. John Kellett. John is from Utica High School and is in the Advanced Job Placement Program working for Hughes Equipment in Mount Vernon. With him is instructor Steve Strelicky. Aaron Wolfel. Aaron is from Watkins Memorial High School and is in the Advanced Job Placement Program working for Farber Specialty Vehicles in Reynoldsburg. With him is instructor Steve Strelicky. Last but never least, we have Matthew Workman. Matthew's from Northridge High School and in the Advanced Job Placement Program working for K&S Millwrights in Mount Vernon. And with him is instructor Steve Strelicky. How about that crowd? Let's do a big round of applause. Congratulations, students and employees. That was 12 of our 20 career programs. And as I said, we're just getting started. I never miss a chance to tell our student employees to work hard and save at least 10% of every paycheck, even during hunting season. Even during hunting season. Parents, and we have many of you here, you have raised great young men and women. Congratulations. I would also like to personally thank each and every one of our employers, and I know many of you were tired of my emails, but you carved out time today to be here for a busy work schedule. As we say, skills matter, and so do your excellent jobs. My final words are to the seniors and to the largest incoming junior class of C-TEC students ever enrolled here in the building. Prospective employers call our instructors and staff like me and others almost daily looking for skilled employees. If your program includes work-based learning, and most do, you can qualify if you stay focused on what I call 4 A's: aptitude, attitude, academics, and attendance. These will get you into work-based learning as seniors, and it will make you a super successful employee in any country or company. I hang out in the guidance office. Again, I'm Mrs. Reed. Come see me anytime to talk about work-based learning, and I will turn the microphone back over to Dr. Malini. Thank you.
This is what we're all about, and I so appreciate you being here. I am going to compliment our students. You have been fantastic. We really appreciate this, especially in front of our employers and our invited special guests. Without further ado, I'm going to invite some other of our guests to say a final word, starting with the Honorable Jayla.
because this day is all about our students, and I just wanted to say what an honor it is for me to be here. This is the second time. This is your second annual. COVID kind of threw a little wrinkle in this, but this is the second time that I've had the opportunity to just add my voice to congratulate the students. And this really is worthy of celebrating. When you look at a pack, I wish you could see the view. I took a couple pictures before I started. The auditorium is packed of people who believe in you, who are investing in you, who care about you, and who care about your future. And so, you know, we have superintendents here, other educators, we've got principals, we had guidance counselors, we have a congressman, a senator, representatives, the president of the chamber, we have the mayor. Most importantly, you have family and friends, fellow students that are here, that are saying they're proud of you and to congratulate you. And I'm just honored to just say thank you for what you're doing. I just want to add my voice to say that Congressman talked about how great it is to live in the country, in the United States of America. If you ever have a chance to travel, you'll learn that with all the problems that we have, the United States of America is still the greatest country in the world. But you know what? One of the other things is, and we have great opportunities about being citizens in the United States of America, you have great opportunities right here in our backyard. Right here in Central Ohio, right here in Licking County, and there are things that are changing, and they're going to continue to change. And, you know, Congressman Balderson talked about, you know, he was 45 before he figured out exactly what it was he wanted to do. And, you know, and Jennifer McDonald congratulated you guys for knowing what you want to do. And it's great that you know what you want to do today. But you know what? It may change. It's difficult to be 17 or 18 years old. It's difficult, Congressman, to be 45, right? And to know what you want to do next. I'm in my 50s, and I'm going to be leaving office soon. And so if Christian Robertson's still in the room, I think he's hiring a bunch of people. I want to give you my card, Christian, and see if you've got room at Robertson Construction. But, you know, we're all trying to figure out where it is that we're supposed to be serving, what it is that we're supposed to be doing to help. And you know what? Your interests may change. They may evolve over time. But your commitment to career, your commitment to your job, your commitment to occupation, your commitment to learning and to continue to learn is something that is lifelong. It's a lifelong thing. Your signing today doesn't end your learning. It's just really the start of it. And so as long as you continue to move forward, do the best with where you're at, work hard, believe in yourself, continue to learn, continue to be educated, continue to get certifications and to grow and advance in your field. And the last thing I want to say to everyone here is whatever you're doing today may or may not be what you're doing 5 years from now or 25 years from now. But I hope one aspect that you take now at a young age and you take it throughout the duration of your career. Dr. Mulaney mentioned about taking 10% and putting 10% in saving. Saving is really important. But also, so is service. Service to your community, a service to those who are less fortunate. And so today is about you. Today is a day of celebration. And I'm excited to be here for you. I'm excited because of the great opportunities that you have right here in Licking County, right here in Central Ohio. And you don't have to travel across the world or across the country to have great opportunities for your family, for yourself, and for your great service to our community. So as you start off on the next chapter of your life, let me just say congratulations and God bless.
State Representative Mark Fraser. No.
I think I'm according to the agenda. Good morning, everybody. I have a history teacher, English teacher, and health teacher here in the audience from when I was in high school, so I've been in my best behavior all day.
I'm State Representative Mark Frazier. I'm from the big city of Newark, Ohio, and it is an honor and a privilege to be here. Parents, congratulations to you in raising wonderful kids that are growing up to be adults. I was thinking today that it's been 16 years since I graduated from high school. I won't do a quiz on everybody on the stage on when they graduated high school. But to think at a time where young people are making decisions at 17 and 18 years old for their career paths and working hard while in school and doing extracurricular activities, you guys have a lot to be proud of shaping young people and being good citizens, educated and academic and professionals. To the young people and the employers, thank you guys for taking the investment and taking the time and working with these young people and giving them the greatest opportunity that they've had in their short careers, continuing to invest in them and provide them opportunities to assist with their families and their future endeavors. Now I want to talk to the young people. So, graduating in 2005 and 2006, it was a lot different time in Lincoln County and the world. What you guys have done during a pandemic, during uncertainty, being able to get your education, getting certified, and continuing to drive yourselves into the workforce of getting educated, getting certified, it's admirable. It's been a very challenging time over the last couple of years, and I'm very proud, and your community is very proud, that you've continued to focus on this career path and do what's necessary in order to provide for a better community. I also want to encourage you guys to continue to stay in this community. Ultimately, I'm a fourth generation Newark resident. I went to college, came back, and decided to continue here. I've always continued my education as well. I'm a project manager by trade, and I'm still getting certified and still learning. And as the senator said, education is a lifetime. And so continue to see what interests you, what education opportunities are there, and always show up early, do what's more than what's asked of you, and continue to be a valuable employee and employer when your future really shapes itself. So thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today. Continue to invest in yourself and your community, and we're all very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. We do have a few more comments. If you hear the bell ring, please stay seated and we'll dismiss as soon as we're finished. So Kevin, you're up next, but you're probably gonna have the bell ring during, so just, thank you. Representative Kevin Miller.
So that means I'm the only thing that's keeping you from getting to where you need to go, so I'm going to make it brief. First of all, I want to thank everybody in attendance today for supporting these guys. I guess what I'll say is you guys have a special place in my heart, Career Tech. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and it'll probably be recorded and it'll end up in the paper or something, but those of you who don't know, I spent 22 years in law enforcement. But if I had to do it all over again, I would be sitting right over here. My best buddy is a union electrician. His brothers were in carpentry. I worked at a fab shop before I got into the highway patrol. What you guys are learning are great skills, lifelong, that's going to make you a great earning, a great living. Very proud of you guys. Even today, I flip houses, so I use those skills. The only thing I might need a little help with, if I could get some hands, who does HVAC? I'm not really good at that. That's so, but no, seriously, very proud of you guys. As Dr. Mulaney will tell you, this really gets me going because I love, the trades and career tech, and what you guys are doing is something special. And thanks to the employers, this program, this apprenticeship program, is really awesome. Thank you so much for being engaged with the school and employing these young men and women. So, I told you I'd be short, no bells. I'm done. Thank you again.
And thank you to all of our distinguished guests and business partners. We are proud of these students for their hard work and commitment to extend their learning into the field. To our student body, thank you for your professionalism. We challenge you now to strive to meet the requirements to be part of this successful program. At this time, we are going to ask that our business partners and our students remain seated for a group photo after we dismiss students to class. At this time, what we would like to do is ask